Hey guys, so we're going to spend a moment on voting now. In my precinct, there will be around 300 votes. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. 300. How long do you think it takes to count 300 votes? And the majority of my votes will go, well, not mine, but my area's votes will go Republican. So when they call up to report, they're going to be like, 295 Republican and 5 Democrat. And they'll be like, that's a big ass margin. But that's not exactly representative of everywhere, now is it? I live in an extraordinarily rural area. And it's easy to count 300 votes. It doesn't take that long. We have a vote counting machine. Check it to the original. Everybody has to sign it, both Republican and Democrat, because this shit is fair. And it's done. You cannot compare counting 300 votes to counting 500,000. And that's just in our little area. You get into like real cities where you're counting millions, it's going to take a second longer than it did for them to count ours. And that's why you get so many districts reporting Republican so early out here. Well, yeah, because they're voted quick, because they're small. It takes a lot longer to count the big areas. And whether anyone likes it or not, most people that live out here are Republican, and most people that live in urban areas are Democrat. It's almost like if you live in an urban area, you have to learn to get along with people. While if you live out here, you can be an asshole and nobody cares because they just don't come to your fucking house. This whole red mirage and then the blue wave coming after, guys, it's a fallacy. It's a complete fallacy. Red counties are quicker to count because there's fewer of us. So they get reported real quickly. So you get this huge red mountain. But then that mountain immediately comes down once the bigger cities start getting counted. It's not, by stopping the count, what you're saying is that only people out here get to vote. And while I think all the MAGAs would really like that because then nobody could vote against them, that's not the way it works. And people who live in cities get to have their votes counted too. And well, you can't treat each state, like the Electoral College. Fuck you, you can't do it. So this is the red mirage. It's fake. It's not real. What you gonna do?